Previously on Luigi's Mansion. Professor Egat's goats. Yeah, he researched goats. I love it. The screaming goats. They have to be exterminated. And so the horrors continue. Man, what is with Luigi's, like, derpy mouth? Oh, well, it's gone. Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan Wolf, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. In the last episode, we came to this mansion, or we came to our mansion that we won on a contest that we didn't even enter, which is the greatest of all rewards. Looking for Mario, since he apparently heard that we won something in our lives, and I guess Mario wanted to see if we were full of shit, but yeah, apparently so that's what Mario gets for trying to prove your brother wrong. You little shit. Anyway, in this episode, after getting armed with the Poltergust 3000 and clearing out our very first room, we're going to be continuing on with the mansion exploration. So let's go and open the door to the next room. Also, I do like how you see like Luigi's detached like arm in the reflection of the doorknob. That's actually pretty cool. And yeah, that's actually something I will compliment this game tremendously, is that this game to this day still holds up, still looks pretty impressive. And that's actually something that I'm pretty sure everyone can agree when it comes to the GameCube. Oh, by the way, here we got a new enemy. This is a purple puncher. They have 20 HP, and these guys are my least favorite enemy in the game. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, because I got a lot of flashbacks to my New Game Plus run. Because yes, this game does have a New Game Plus, but we're not gonna talk about it until much later. Alright, but yeah, these guys, basically, they will... Ow! How rude of you. Yeah, basically, these guys will just... They're basically like the golden ghosts, except that they will... Wow, I got the ghost and I got punched at the same time. That is amazing. Alright, let's... Alright, since this guy's alone, let's just showcase what he does. So yeah, basically he will basically punch forward, and he covers a lot of area. Like, yeah, this guy can be very annoying in certain rooms of the mansion. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy, and there we go. We now cleared the ante-room. The ante-room, which I don't know how to... Oh, God! I don't, like, know what actually it means. I mean, I guess it's, like, before the room, or... It's like an antechamber, but, you know, a room. I believe this has a... No. Or it should have a gold bar, but... I guess we'll... Yeah, that's actually one thing that I really don't like about this game, is that sometimes, like... furniture that has money will just give you hearts, or a poison mushroom, which was that mushroom that popped out from this one. And basically, if you touch that mushroom, you'll be shrunk and your voice will be high pitched, but you will not be able to vacuum anything. So you basically have to survive for a little bit if you're dealing with ghosts. Now the interesting thing about this game is that if you go 2 rooms, if you're in a room and you move 2 rooms, the room that you were just in will actually reset. So as you can see, the drawers are now closed, and this thing has a heart. Oh my God, of course. However, as you can see, this one has money. So yeah, you can actually use that to your advantage to actually get money that was originally replaced with a heart, or with a poison mushroom. Okay, so here we got the wardrobe room, and this room is actually very special because we will actually encounter a new type of ghost. Well, actually, 2 new types of ghosts. You may notice that from the corner, we got a green ghost. This, I believe it's called a trash can ghost, and he has 40 HP. However, yeah, the HP is not, it's just like, the fact that he has 40 HP, you may think, okay, so he's the hardest ghost to deal with, but not really. I believe the reason why they have a lot of HP is because as you suck him in, he will actually drop banana peels, which if you step on them, you'll actually trip, which, yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so I wanted to clear the normal room from ghosts, because if you open this closet, you'll actually spawn the last ghost of the room. But instead, I'm going to open you, get some cash. And I'm going to open this drawer. Now, you want to be very careful with this one, because inside this closet, there is what is known as a speedy spirit. Now, these speedy spirits are basically the golden ghosts, but they're actually blue. And they'll actually start running away. And there are... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. One of my cats actually... one of my cats was actually... looking at me from the window. Alright, let's continue. So, okay, let's just open this. We got a blue guy, and this guy is called a Speedy Spirit. Now, Speedy Spirits are a one-time occurrence, and if you do not manage to get them, they will despawn forever, or until you reset the game. Now, I know that in the 3DS version, if you miss them, or if they run away normally, what you can do is exit the room and enter back again, and they will actually respawn. However, if you do this, which I'll showcase with this guy, if you do this, if he does that, he will be gone forever, and you cannot get him back again. Mario! But there we go. That is the wardrobe room. So let's go and collect our key with our vacuum. And this key will take us to a hallway. Now before we continue, we're going to go up here because we got a toad. Mario, where are you? Luigi, how lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? Look at my fist. It's huge. I'm probably never gonna do a Toad voice. I mean, I'm not alone. I mean, I could do it if I'm like alone on my house, but I'm not. So there you go. All right, there we go. Gold bar. And do you have anything? No, you got a heart again. All right, now we could just walk normally, but I'm feeling lazy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into not the map. We're gonna go into first-person view, and I never mentioned this, but you can actually press the A button to search. And basically, this is like Metroid Prime's like scanning. So if we check this, I said this. Now that I look at it, it's full of moth holes each. Ugh, I can relate to that, buddy. What about the dress? The same. How about the flowers? It's a picture, but I wouldn't call it art. Wow, Luigi, we have a critic. We have an art critic right here. What kind of picture is this? It's a picture of a man, Luigi. You should know this. Weird. I know, shoes. They're so weird. All right, what about this? Gosh, I'm just so finicky when it comes to hats. I mean, they don't have a letter. They don't have your initial on it, so I get it. Anyway. So yeah, we can actually search and we can actually hear Luigi's like inner thoughts. Now that's just not my style. However, if we check on a mirror, this happens. Spinning in circles. And as you can see, we are back at the foyer. So yeah, every time you interact with a mirror using the Game Boy Horror camera, you will actually be teleported all the way back to the foyer. No exceptions. Alright, so the door that we open, or the door that we need to open is right here. However, we're getting called. By who, you may ask? By the only person that is available to us, except the toads. Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor Egad. I detect spirits stronger than we've yet seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they are really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should use the X button to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, so here we go into the, I guess the main area, or the main portion of Area 1. And also, you can actually skip these cutscenes, but we're gonna see every single one of them. Kind of similar to how we never skipped the Crash Dash in Crash 2 and 3. Except that we did when we did the time trial relics, but come on, it's the time trial relics. Probably the worst thing about those games. Alright, so here we got this hallway, and we got the introduction of mice, or ghost mice. Now, there are 3 types of mice. We got the blue mice and the first types are the blue mice and the purple mice. The purple mice, the only difference between the two is that the purple mice can actually go into the walls and ceiling. The blue mice will not go into the ceiling. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we're going to go in here, which is the study. And you may notice there's a book shaking, and oh my god, it's going to kill me! But we sucked it. Up. Awesome. Now, if you check our map, you're going to see that this is actually the only door that is unlocked. And in here, you may notice, we got a man who yawns and showed us his true heart. So yeah, as Egat said, you can actually go into the Game Boy Horror and you can actually search his heart to see what he's all about. Go ahead, try to find me. I can see you, but you cannot see me. That really didn't help, but whatever. But yeah, this is a boss ghost. This is Neville. Now, before we capture him, there are 2 things we want to do, and yeah, as you can see, as you can see, when he yawns, you basically can actually capture him. But basically, what you want to do first is we want to inspect this chair, because it has a speedy spirit, and this guy is very important because he drops a ruby. Now, the rubies are another type of collectible that you can actually get that will actually give you a lot of money. If we press the Z button, we can actually check our inventory, and we can also check the ghosts, but we have none of them. And yeah, as you can see, we have one ruby in our inventory now. Now, if you're playing the normal version, if you're playing the normal mansion, or if you're playing the normal game, there are 10 rubies. There are 10 rubies in the mansion, and I'm gonna try to get them all, but I don't make any promises because I might miss a speedy spirit eventually. Now, we did talk about mice, and here's the 3rd type of mice. Now, if we check this cheese with the Game Boy Horror, or in certain rooms, we're gonna find this block of cheese, and if we inspect it, we will spawn a golden mice, or a golden mouse, and similar to speedy spirits, these guys are actually very important you get, because they will give you a lot of cash and some gems like this one that gives you an emerald. And just like the rubies, there are 10 emeralds in the level, or in the mansion, that I'm going to try to get them all. Now, speedy spirits, if I remember correctly, there are a grand total of 15 of them throughout the mansion. It's been a while since I played this game, so actually no, it's not been a while. I literally played this game like 2 weeks ago because GameCube games finally got retro achievement support. So yeah, I finally had an excuse to boot up the old emulator, you know. Except that this one I'm playing on a totally legit GameCube. Okay, so there are 15 speedy spirits, and there are also 10 golden mice in the game. And there's 5 of them you can actually get by searching this cheese, and there's also 5 of them that will have to be caught by a particular way, which we will get into later. Now, before we catch Neville, there's one last thing we can do. We can actually interact with these books, and we can actually read them. There's a book of riddles. Will you read it? Yes. Mysteries appear wherever people turn, but turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. So look at stuff from a different angle. Got it. Alright, we got Neville's Big Baby Care Diary. Will you read it? Yes. My third son is still a baby. Oddly enough, he seems to scare people in ways the other two never did. The twins, now, they're afraid of fire, water, cold, and wind. Why? They shake with fright when beset by the elements. Sometimes I think they're more childlike than the baby. Well, no kid is perfect. Darkness is their cheese. Oh my god. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. Yeah, they really went there. Anything in the boat? No. Alright, what's in here? The Book of Pericles. Will I read it? Yes. There are spirits known as elemental ghosts. They live in the elements of fire, water, and ice that make up much of our world. No wind? That is pretty weird. Okay. To handle these elements, one must first obtain an element metal. Perhaps the elemental ghosts are only visible to the bearer of such a metal. So yeah, this thing is actually foreshadowing to something that we'll get in the near future. But for right now, let's just continue. EGAT's Guide of... Wait a minute. So, why does the ghosts have EGAT's diary or guide to ghosts in a mansion that, one, they created, and two, we're dealing with ghosts that actually hate EGAT? Man, ghost logic is weird. Will I read it? Yes. Dear readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off, a guard to unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger, I tell you. I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Which, yeah, makes it more to think that ghosts still have a heart, so they still have organs to some degree. Anyway, we found Lydia's Child Care Diary. Will you read it? Yes. The twins are very shy for the ghosts their age. They've even gone and hid the key to their room far away in the mansion. How very trying. They got mad at me the other day for twirling their little toy helicopter mobile. Ghost children today. Who knows what they're thinking? So that last paragraph about the toy helicopters, that's actually a hint for a future boss ghost. Alright, so let's go in for real deal with Neville this time. So what you want to do is you want to turn your back to him, wait for him to yawn. And that's where you can suck on him. Now every single boss ghost has 100 HP. And basically what you want to do is you want to finagle the control stick and... Perfect! Amazing. We got a perfect, baby. Now boss ghosts, as you can see in the Game Boy Horror, they drop a new type of currency. Yeah, currency, because everything gives value in this game. And those are pearls. Now, I don't know the exact percentages that will give you the small or medium pearls, but every once in a while you'll actually get either small or medium pearls depending how you do on the boss ghost, or when dealing with a boss ghost. However, if you can deal 90% of the boss's health in one cycle, you will get a big pearl. And the big pearls are very important because they will also give you or because they give you the most amount of money as of now. But also, they will also, what's the word? They will also, they also tie in to something else regarding the boss ghost, which we will get into later. And as you can see, we now have a new entry in the ghost entry. So let's go and check on Neville. The bookish father, Neville, 42 years old. Neville spends his afterlife reading all the books he missed while living. I mean, hey, a ghost needs to have some time to spare instead of, just haunting people who come into their place or into their house, or I guess study in this case. But there we go. That is it for our very first boss ghost. Now, you may also notice we got this door. However, if we check on our map, yeah, this door doesn't exist. And that is because if you try to open it, you get flattened. And your coins disappear, and you cannot get them back. So yeah, that's a very jerkish game. Now, there's actually there's actually 4 ways to tell if this is actually a fake door. Number 1, as you can see, by vacuuming the real doors, they will actually shake, while the fake ones will not. The second way is to check on your map if there's actually real or not. The third one is if you check the ground. Now, if you check the ground, you see that this door has a little carpet entrance to the door. However, this one doesn't. So, yeah, every single door you can actually open has a carpet like this. So this door you cannot open. And this door you cannot open. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wrong on this, but I believe every fake door actually is facing the front wall, but I actually don't remember if that's the case. I guess we'll see in the future. Now, the fourth way actually has to do with some stuff we're going to see in the later in the game, so we're not going to talk about it yet. So in the meantime, let's go into the next room, which is the master bedroom, I think it's called. Or maybe just the bedroom. Oh no, the master bedroom, nice. Alright, so as you saw right there, we got another boss ghost. This is Lydia, which is Neville's wife. Now, before we deal with her, let's vacuum the fan, make it spin real quick, and money! Man, ghosts have everything in their... Man, ghosts have money up the wazoo. Man, I cannot wait to be dead. Wow, that was some real nice wording there, John. Good lord. Alright, here we got a plant, but we're not going to worry about that plant yet because we don't have water to water the plant. Anyway, let's check on Lydia. And don't check on the mirror, please. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people though, so everything is coming up roses. Oh, I'm so pretty. Look at my hair. It's so pretty. Yeah, she's basically one of those people who cares about her hair more than anything else, I guess. Now you may notice that there's actually, well, a toad, but there's also a hole in this window. So what you want to do is you want to make a breeze, and that's when you can actually suck on Lydia. Now if you don't hurry up, Lydia will actually get up and close the window and close the curtain, and basically you have to reopen the curtain. But we got the mushroom. Well, at least I can show this. We get high pitched, which is pretty funny. And we get a key! Yeah! And this key goes into, well, the next room. Duh. But also, we have the game froze. Yeah, about the game freezing a bit. This is something that unfortunately my GameCube has, my totally legit GameCube has. So yeah, it's not the totally legit GameCube's fault, but no, wait. It's not the fact. Okay, so I discovered that when I record on OBS, the DuckStation tend to freeze every once in a while, as you saw on the other playthroughs, except for Stuart Little 2, which I did record on RetroArch to test it out, which unfortunately the same thing happened. But when I did retro achievements for Luigi's Mansion, the game did stutter a bit when entering certain rooms, or when entering rooms in general. So yeah, unfortunately, this is not a thing with OBS that, you know, it falters the game or the emulator, but it's actually a shut up, baby. Quiet, you. It's not the emulator's fault. It wasn't like OBS faltering the system, but it was just me. It was actually the GameCube not being that. It was the GameCube freezing. There we go. That's all I can say. That's the best way to put it. However, that being said, I did change the OBS rendering from OpenGL to Vulkan, and I did a test recording with, funny enough, my next Let's Play, which is a. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Which I did test it with my next Let's Play, and I did not get a single freeze. So yeah, I actually it seemed to work the magic. So there you go. Also, I love how the heart doesn't move while the baby just goes up and down. That's pretty funny. Horsey, Rocky, Horsey. Well, we did hint it a bit, but basically you want to vacuum the horse, and this little kid will just, or the little baby will get into the thing. Hey, want to play with me? Alright, so this is Chauncey, and basically he will throw his teddy bears at you, but you can just suck them up, or they'll just get stuck on the crib, and yeah. So yeah, let's just get rid of the thing so we can actually have a clean suction. So let's grab this ball and commit child abuse. Give me the heart. Give me the heart. Wait, where's the heart? I want the heart, damn it. Ow, you gave me an owie. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small, now grow smaller. Small, itsy tiny little wee. Gaga goo goo ga. I love that bling. It's so funny. Well, call me M. Night Shyamalan because I did not see that twist coming. So yes, this is Chauncey, the main boss, or I guess the final boss? Oh god, that was close. The final boss of Area 1. So yes, every time you fight a final boss of an area, you'll have to deal with in this, like, psychedelic arena, or an arena with a psychedelic background. And unlike Neville and Lydia, wow, 57, that was really good. And unlike Neville and Lydia, you cannot get these boss ghosts in one cycle. I believe they actually are programmed to, at the very least, give you a, you know, the typical Nintendo rule of three, where you basically have to get him 3 times before you actually get the boss. Although in some cases you can actually even 2-shot or 2-cycle certain bosses. In fact, you can actually 1-cycle the major boss of Area 2, which is pretty funny. In fact, it's actually a retro achievement. But yeah, basically we have to grab the ball, And how much? Ah, 33. All right, let's see if we can actually 3-cycle Chauncey. Also, my god, that scream. Now, when Chauncey reaches below 50 health, his horse attack will actually be a bit more dangerous, or at least to some extent. So as you can see, they go much faster, but you can just go left and right. However, he will now send 2 of them, but if you just stay in the middle, yeah, they will not touch you. Alright, so let's vacuum, and let's... It's always the 3rd ball that actually goes after. It's actually the 3rd ball that actually stays in the arena. Alright, can we... Yes! 3-cycled. 3-cycled the baby. Double peace sign. And there we go. And once you beat the main boss, we get a golden chest. And this chest will contain a heart key. But also one of my favorite jingles in the game. I love that. I love that jingle. It's really good. Grz, Luigi. Grz. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness. You're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? It was 5 minutes. It wasn't that long. Why did you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. Yeah, you respond to that, Luigi. And there we go. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrification-izer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse too. Why would it work on reverse? I feel that that's a flaw that you needed to not include EGAT. Also, my god, my boy just popped. I'm so sorry. How do we use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergust 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. My boy. This piece is what all true warriors strive for. God, I really want to play the CDI games one day. I've never played them. That's the worst part. And those are like the only Zelda games I've never played. Well, besides Wind Waker, but please don't hate me after saying that. Or I guess by the time this video is coming out, Echoes of Wisdom, but whatever. The ghosts are invisible, so we need to press them into visible forms. Okay, so and presto, turning into beautiful ghost portraits. Okay, so as you can see, every boss ghost, oh thank god, has a gold frame, which we're gonna see later. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. And there we go. Now you've caught, in Area 1, Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey. Now, as you can see, on the portrait, there's actually a gold frame around every single one of them. Now, if you manage to get the big pearl, in during every single ghost, you will actually get a golden portrait. If you fail to get the ghost in one cycle, you'll actually get a silver or a bronze portrait. Now, in the case of Chauncey, you may think, okay, but you didn't one cycle him. Why is his portrait gold? Well, in the case of major boss fights, or I guess the major area boss fights, in order to get the gold frame, you basically have to beat the fight without dropping below 90 HP. If you manage to do that, you get the gold portrait. So yeah, getting the portrait for the main bosses is probably the easiest gold portraits, relatively speaking, because there's one boss ghost that is pretty annoying to get a gold rank. But there we go. We got 3 ghosts. And at the end of every area, we are going to get a little tally on our money. I think I should have had 3 gold bars, but whatever. So yeah, we got a lot of coins, a lot of bills, gold bars, ruby, emerald, and some pearls. And we got 8,000, almost 9,000 gold. Alright, there we go. So let's save our game. And as you can see, we are up to Area 2. Where will you go, Luigi? To the mansion, please. Alright, so let's... I did not mean to skip that. Now, actually, wait. Let me reset the game. Although, I'm gonna... Actually, let me reset the game. Real quick. Alright, so let's go to the gallery. Because I want to showcase... Well, yeah, well, first off, as you can see, right here we got Neville. And we also got Chauncey here, and I don't know where... Oh, here's Lydia. I believe they all have numbers, so... Yeah, here we got boss number 5, which is... I forgot the name. I forgot who, but whatever. Anyway, we check the map. You're gonna see that... we have other rooms. Now, I'm pretty sure... Now, we can already tell that the room with the ladder is where we are... Where EGAT tells you where we want to go. I believe the room next to the gallery is actually the ghost oh my god, I forgot the name already. The machine where you turn ghosts into portraits. However, I don't know what the bottom room is. I want to say it's the training room, but I don't think it is, because I don't think we've seen a door. I don't think I saw a door in the in that room. But I might be wrong. But oh well. Yes, I'm done. So back to the lab. To the mansion, please, because we're about to end this video. And yes, and I forgot. And yeah, another reason why we reset the game is because we're gonna watch this cutscene. Because yeah, we're gonna watch every cutscene, and we're not gonna skip them. Also, Luigi's teeth disappear for a while. But yeah, there we go. We now have the heart key, which means we can now open the heart door and enter Area 2. Now, before we end this video, I guess we're going to showcase the other ghosts. So first, we got the mirror-gazing mother, Lydia, of 34 years old. She stashed her secret savings away to prepare for her long afterlife. Wow. Oh, whoops. And then we got Chauncey. The spoiled baby Chauncey, 1 year old. He cries loudly and never sleeps throughout the night. But since he was born a ghost, this seems natural. Wow, he was born a ghost. Now that is scary. But there we go. That is it for this video of Luigi's Mansion 1. I almost said Luigi's Mansion subtitle, I guess. I don't know. I think I was about to say Dark Moon, but yeah, there we go. That is it for this video. We've managed to finish Area 1, and we got a gold rank on all the ghosts on Area 1. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not going to be the case for the future, because I struggle with some ghosts, particularly in Area 3 and the later half of Area 2. But yeah, next time we meet, we're going to be starting with Area 2. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf, and wait, I gotta do my intro right. No. Next time we meet, we're going to continue with we're going to start with Area 2. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. And also make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of the next episode of Luigi's Mansion and other videos as well. Alright then, everyone. That's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everyone.